election that took place 2 years ago was for the whole country, like it is just the big book. Now we are into the small details for each municipality.
This is a local election. That means that every municipality and every commune, they have their own people that will be elected. So in every bydel in Oslo, like Grünerløkka, Oslo Centrum, Nordstrand, every bydel, they have their own people. So it's the local politicians that you are voting for this time.
It's very important that you use your right to vote at this election. One of the biggest reasons is because then you can give your opinion of what you think is important, and then you vote for the right party who stands for the same thing as you do, and that it means that you will actually be a real part of the society.
It's not about the people in the parliament, but it's the local people where you live. So it's so important that you know both about the party, but not at least, it's even more important that you know the people that will be ruling in your bydel.
Thing we can do is to have a good school to be sure that everybody gets an education and a job afterwards.
Party is the classic libertarian party, and we want to have like more police in the streets. We want to have more safety in the city. We want to have lower taxes, and we want to have a much more better welfare system today.
Is that we're a multicultural society in Norway, and we want everyone to have the same opportunities. Like, it doesn't matter like what gender you are, what ethnicity, your socioeconomic background. Everyone should have the same opportunities. So that's like the foundation for all our policies.
Our party, Rødt, or Red Party as it's sometimes called in English, is a socialist radical party. We believe in a fair society for everyone. We're looking for a way to use the world's resources that doesn't destroy the world. We also want resources to be distributed fairly to everyone.
The Green Party is very much a growing party in Norway. This election here in a fortnight will be the Green election, and in this election the Green Party will come forward as a rocket. The Green Party is not a member of any of the sides in Norwegian politics. We are in one way in the middle, and we will support other parties in their politics when it comes to environment and green policy, if you want. And the funny thing is that in Oslo, the Green Party is in between, so the Green Party will be the ones to decide which group will govern Oslo in the coming years.
We are very concerned that every human being has a unique value. We build our politics on the Christian and the human values. And we believe that in all cases, make politics, we have to see every person and see that they have different needs.
Social justice and freedom and environmental concern, I believe, they are the most important reasons that I am a member of Venstre and that I'm standing here to try to promote it.
If we win the election, we promise to build 3,000 more new kindergarten places. We promise to have 500 more employees in the health care for elderly, and we also promise to build a new tunnel for the metro system in the city center.
Our goal is to promote the Christian values.
Very important for us that all immigrants coming to Norway will have a chance to get a job. That's very important. We think it's important that those who move to Norway keep up their own culture, and we have a lot of arenas in the city where we can learn from each other and hopefully we can live peacefully together.
Immigrants, we also would like to integrate them in the society. We want to give money for them to go to school, to learn Norwegian and to have Norwegian courses. It's so important for us to have everybody in the society working, and everybody should live peacefully together. That's our huge goal.
We're generally very positive for immigrants and asylum seekers. We want Norway to accept more asylum seekers. We also want it to be easier to come to Norway to get a job, especially if you're from outside EU. And we want more rights for asylum seekers. We want them to have work permits from day one and to be able to go to Norwegian classes from day one. Now they have to wait for months, maybe years, while their appliances for asylum seeker status is being decided. We want them to be able to work and to be integrated from the day they arrive in Norway.
Norway, as the richest country in the world, can take more refugees than we are today. We also want to make the language training in Norway make it stronger, so immigrants that comes here are able to understand and participate in the Norwegian community society earlier. We want to enhance that. We want to support countries around the world who are taking these refugees into their country as well, to support them with so they are able to attract refugees in their local environment.
We're very focused on integrating people into Norwegian society. So we want everyone to have the opportunity. Everyone should take Norwegian language course, but we should help people get into work, and we should help them integrate and be able to get higher education. So basically, that should be a higher priority than it is today, because I don't believe that the way it is now is really functional.
We also are very concerned about meeting the challenges that the present situation for refugees in Europe is actually putting on our country, and we think it's important that a rich country like Norway takes its fair share.
We believe that it's important to have good solutions for all the minorities that come to Oslo. We want to help people from other countries to get work, to learn Norwegian, to get a good education in Norwegian. And we also want to influence CEOs in different organizations, that they will work towards having people with other backgrounds into the organizations.
For immigrants, we want people to have a better introduction program into Norway, to learn more about Norwegian culture, language, and how our society works. We still want to keep tuition fees for international students at our universities for free. A resource and an advantage to have so many international students here, so they will settle here afterwards as well. So we want to make it easier for people to get work visa after you've made your studies here in Norway.
Of course, it's nice that your TV channel is interested in the life of the immigrants in our city.
Yes, I think it sounds like a really good idea.
We want to not only see the appalling conditions on TV bulletins, we want to understand what is behind it all. What are the reasons for the accelerating migration? We need to be able to stretch out and reach out and be able to meet the specific needs that they are facing. We need to look at it from all sides, and a TV channel can only help that.
Of course, we'll support practically anything that helps integration and helps people feel more welcome in Norway. I think that one of the most important things is for people to get to know each other, so you need meeting places and channels like yours where you can learn about others, learn about Norway, learn about cultures and people coming here.
The Progress Party support your TV channel, who is supporting immigrants and want them to take a part in the society. That is so good. So we support your TV channel. Thank you.
I would definitely support it. I think this should be something that our national broadcasters should do.
Great idea to have a TV channel or any media channel focusing on, you know, foreigners coming to Norway, integrating into society, but also like, you know, being updated on what's happening in Norway.
I think it would be a lot better if we had more shows on different languages so it would be easier for people to integrate and just understand how things work, because it's not that much of that now.
If we shall succeed in our society, then it's very important that we succeed when it comes to integration. We hope that all of you who live here and have lived there for more than 3 years use your right to vote on the 13th and 14th of September.